Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. They go play action with Jackson. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Jackson looking to throw on third, eluding the pressure right. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. Play action. It's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Again for Evans. This time he's got him. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10. Down at the 31. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Play action. Now Jackson. They'll find Miller. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Scotty Miller. A 5-yard pickup.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it third and 6 after the false start. From the gun, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 82 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Down Buccaneers.
Now Jackson on first down. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he's got room. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Joey Sly lining up for them.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. Mike Evans, he's going to go. He's at the 40, past the 20, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
13,
Mike Evans, his fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be fourth down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He's going to field this at the 4. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They go play action now. Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On second down now. It's Jones. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11. On third down, Jackson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. On the counter, here's Jones. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big run there by Jones. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Panthers 14, Buccaneers 6.
This will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and goal.
From the gun, Jackson flush to his right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. Well, Lamar Jackson remembers 7 rushing touchdowns in his MVP season of 2019, and he's into the end zone here as well.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah, in your mind, you're thinking Lamar Jackson got in the end zone a bunch more. That might be what he does in 2020.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Darnold taking a shot for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Buccaneers 13.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
16 yards, a first down.
16 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
They run the counter. It's Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 29 yards.
He got 29 yards that time.
First down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try and run it in with Jones. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did.
Short of the goal line.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Jackson will keep it, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to keep it again. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and take. Successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Okay, we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a third and just a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversion. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain on the play.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Jackson on first down. And he finds Gronk. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And they're going to get him. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
3rd down. 3rd and
there's Jackson on 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run. Tighten up. Patch it. Ready.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Blue down, ready. Slam.
On second and 9, Darnold winds up and lets it go for 6. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 74 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Tampa Bay.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down.
It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. This is Jones. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
Ronald Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught, Gronkowski, and he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful, and they will remain down by a point. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they had the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jones.
2nd and 11. At the 35-yard
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here's Jackson off the play fake. Flush to his right. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. They find some open field here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Now Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into a star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, there's definitely an or not.
McCaffrey with a first down and more. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. McCaffrey on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Panthers. 47 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Under 10. Check 24. Check 24.
McCaffrey. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. He was 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
3rd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 26-yard.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But
there he goes right side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Scotty Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Oh, we really got Lamar Jackson on the Bucs.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good.
The Ravens, that nigga was running backwards and threw it, and threw a dot. I'm talking you running straight backwards to the backfield and dotted one.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Oh, he out of there.
This
That's
in the
too
end zone.
weird.
Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel,
You a
57
dumbass.
yards.
You
And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Panthers 45. Buccaneers.
Joey slide now to kick off after the touchdown.
Really try
This
to
will be
hold him on
fielded
like
inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Why he can see, nigga? It's 3 minutes left. You down 10.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain.
He's 7-3. What the?
I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed.
Reggie, who you playing? Who you didn't play?
Different, so I asked, can I? Hey, could count on my power. Hey, look at my dogs. Way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat grits. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, that kissed
Oh,
and we
well.
did it, and that's